What's going on, guys? Big boy FIFA, and as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are back for a brand new episode of potential FIFA 15 upgrades. But even though my title is potential FIFA 15 player ratings and stats, so for this episode, as you can tell, we are doing Kroos, Rodríguez and Januzaj. The one thing that I would say is, after I did the Kroos ratings and stuff like that, I did realise some of them I could have maybe done I did a bit wrong, and I do believe in the Kroos ratings there's a lot of things I could have done improved, but in other ways I still believe in which I did on the third card. But like I said, guys, there are some things that I realised I could have improved on. So to start off, obviously we have Kroos. Now, as you can see, guys, I hope you like this, but I've added in their skill moves from last FIFA and their weak foot from last FIFA, and what I think their skills and weak foots will be for next year's FIFA. So tell me if you like that in the comment section down below. So as we can see, last year Kroos had an 84 rating with 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Now, I've kept the 3-star skill moves, and in my opinion he doesn't do much skill, and that's not the thing I did wrong, because in my opinion I don't think he really does any skill. But I kept this 5-star weak foot because I do believe he can use both feet on the ball just as well as his normal foot, or his preferred foot, whatever that is. So as we can see, he's still a cam. I still put him as a cam, so I had to change him to Real Madrid, as recently he has officially signed for Real Madrid, and I was reading something earlier. So I've given Kroos a rating of 86 with stats of 60 pace, 85 shot, 86 pass, 86 dribbling, 63 defending and 53 heading. In my opinion, one thing I did wrong with Kroos' card was the part pace. He could have probably had about 70 pace, but then to be fair, when he's on the ball he doesn't really sprint, so you can't really see how fast he is. But from last year's FIFA, I've improved his pace by 3, his shot by 2, his passing by 1, because I believe 86 passing is very high for him anyway. Dribbling plus 3, defending plus 1, and I've given him -3 heading just due to the fact that he never really scores headings. I never see him on the ball, and it's a bit unfair if I put it the heading rating up, or I kept it the same if he never really uses it. Sorry about that, I just turned off my iPad. Oops, sorry. Right, so next player we have is Rodríguez. Last year he was 83 rated. He was 83 rated right wing with 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. And this year I've given him 4-star skill moves. He's amazing on the ball. He can do so much skill, and I've given him 5-star weak foot. I believe that is right for him. He can use both feet just as well as Kroos, and I believe 3-star weak foot for last. Well, I say last year's when I mean this year's FIFA, so I'll say this year's from now on. I believe 3-star weak foot for this year's FIFA was terrible. So changed him from a right wing to a cam, put his rating up by 3 because I believe he's amazing this season. He's earned so much stuff with Monaco. I've changed his club badge to Real Madrid, as I do believe he will be a Real Madrid player next year, and I believe his manager has had talks with or his agent has had talks with Real Madrid over a possible move. But anyway, another thing I'd just like to say is, guys, as you can see the stat bars, it's kind of hard to make them precise. So I think the highest I could go up to is 92, otherwise the bar will be filled. So for next episode I might just keep the bar the same thing, change the stats. But anyway, so I've given him 84 pace, 85 shot, 87 passing, 89 dribbling, 57 defense, 67 heading. I put his pace up by 5 as I believe he's pretty fast, and 79 pace, well, not the fastest, but 79 pace for him, definitely not the right pace for him, so I'll put him up by 5. He's put his shot up by 6. He's got an amazing shot, guys. His goal at the World Cup, that volley was probably the best goal in the tournament, and yeah, that just proves everything. I put passing up by 5, and I do believe he can pass the ball. He's so well at doing that, and 82 passing is nothing compared to him in real life. Put dribbling up by 4 because on the ball he's fucking amazing. He rarely loses it on the ball. He's just a tank. He hasn't got much strength, but the pace and the dribbling put together just make him so hard to get the ball off. But I put his defence up by 2 because obviously he will be a cam, and he's not really the best defender in the world because he's quite weak and he's quite small. And I put his heading up by 1 because just due to the fact that if I'm going to give him that big of an upgrade, I have to put at least some stats up that might not show how good he is in real life. But yeah, so I'm putting up by 1 plus 1 heading. Right, guys, so the final player for today's episode is Januzaj. Last FIFA, Januzaj had 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, finally said it right, and he was 73 rated. He looks like a little baby in his picture last year, but I suppose he does this year, and when I think about it, he's only 19. But anyway, this year I've given him 4-star skill moves, and 4-star weak foot. My reason for giving him 4-star weak foot is because he might not be able to use both feet as well as like Kroos and Rodríguez, but he is amazing with both feet. And I give him 4-star skill moves because look at him play for Man U. He does perform some my skills, and it might be like simple skills like Ronaldo chops, but they're still pretty hard skills to do. So yeah. So from last FIFA, I've put his rating up by 3. I've kept him on the left mid, and he's the only player in today's episode that I've kept at the same club. I put his rating up. Sorry about that. I put his pace up by 3 because I do believe to be honest, he's not that fast, but when he has the ball, he can sprint for a long distance, and he's pretty fast, but he's not so fast. So I've put his pace up to 81. Put his shot up by 4. As I do believe I could have put it in a 70 region, but in my opinion that might have like seemed a bit too biased. I'm doing this with his ratings, like just because he's a Man United player. I honestly would have put him up to like at least 70 shot, because he does have a pretty decent shot, but I think it would just be easier if I just kept that 4 shot. And to be fair, like obviously giving him a 70 shot doesn't mean he has an amazing shot. I put his passing up by 3 because he can pass the ball. He does lovely 1-2s on the wing. So yeah, I put his passing up by 3. His dribbling, but I put his dribbling up by 3 because when he's on the ball, he's actually an amazing dribbler. Watch most of the time he's on the ball, he will dribble with it and cross it in. So yeah, I put his defending up by 7, as I do believe 32 defending is very low for a left mid. Now I do understand how Januzaj, he never defends. He's small, weak. Oh, so he's not going to be a good defender, but I just believe 32 defending is too low for a left mid, or to be honest, any player on our home team. Even Rooney has about 60. I think Rooney has around 60 to 65 defending, and he's a striker. So yeah, I've put his defense up by 7. I've put his heading up by 1. It's just because I believe that, well, he's only 5 foot. He's only 5 foot 10, which is pretty small, as you guys know, and he is quite weak, so he'll probably get barged with the ball in the air. But yeah, I just did believe that 34 was a bit low, and I know you're probably thinking, what's the point of just adding 1? It just makes him better than last year, obviously. So yeah, guys, this has been the end of today's episode. In the comment section down below, please comment the next 3 players that you'd like to see. If no one does comment anything or any players, I possibly will be doing the 3 players that I'm thinking of doing are Benzema, Alex Sanchez, because obviously he's changed to Arsenal now, and Herrera. Right guys, sorry about that. I've just basically edited a bunch of like blah 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 out. But basically all I'm just saying is like it's like a stat bar, yeah. So as you know, the players on these cards, they have like stat bars. Like if they have like 50 stat, then I'll put it in the middle. If they have 75, it goes to the about 3/4 of the way, but I've kind of messed it up in like all different sizes. So yeah guys, I think I might just leave it as the full bar but still change stats obviously. So yeah guys, please comment 3 players. Like I said a few minutes ago, I'll do those plays if no one does comment anyone. Almost 60 subs, I am so grateful. Thank you for all your support. Adios.